Hey everybody, I'm Casey from CaseyFriday.com, and I want to take a second to show you something I've done recently to this MacBook Air. This is an 11-inch 2014 MacBook Air with a Haswell processor. It has a 1.3 gigahertz i5 processor. It has 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of solid-state storage. And I have applied a BestSkinsEver skin to this laptop. So if you can see it, then I did not do the job very well. But as with most BestSkinsEver jobs, I attempted to make this look as flush as possible. And it's easier to see on the back. You can see around the screws, the holes that are opened in the BestSkinsEver for it. And you can also see on the back. I also applied it to the sides. And finally, I applied it to the wrist rest and trackpad. So you can probably see it, but maybe not. I did it extremely straight on there, so it looks almost flush. Now something I really like about this is it makes the trackpad feel just exactly the same as it does without it. So it feels very nice, and it protects it from getting the grime and grease that'll normally get on there. Same thing goes for your wrist pads. This is the matte finish of the BestSkinsEver 11-inch MacBook Air model, and so it doesn't shine and it's not as sticky as the glossy finish, but it won't get the discoloration on the aluminum that you have to clean off from time to time. So you can rest your wrist here, and then maybe in a year or two, if it starts to get some discoloration on the skin itself, you can peel it off and you're good to go. But this matte finish is very nice because it keeps the original look of the MacBook, and I really like that. And it feels really nice. It's got a better grip. So these MacBooks are really slippery when they have just the aluminum. But when you have this BestSkinsEver on there, it's got a really nice grip on it. Makes it really easy to keep it in your hand, and it just looks really sleek. So you're protecting your laptop from scratches. You're not really protecting it from drops, because you can get a ding on this. If you were to drop it on the corner, it'll definitely ding this up. But just scratches and normal things, you're not going to get any scratches on this. People have tested it with knives and all sorts of crazy things, and these skins are really durable. So I prefer to keep my devices in this sort of shape with the original form factor being visible, and I don't like to take away from that with a bulky case. I don't like to add weight to it either, since this is such a light device. If you're going to get one, I would suggest you get one of these as soon as you purchase it. So if you're going to sell it a year or two down the road, you can either peel the skin off and it looks like it's brand new, and maybe that'll be an added benefit for buyers, or you can leave it on and say that it's never been scratched because it was covered from the day it was purchased. So let me give you just a little bit of a closer look at that. Now the installation process of this took a little while. I would say for this it probably took about 40 minutes for me to get this installed, and that entails my laying the skin down on the edges and lining it up with a soapy water substance beneath it, and then once I line it up I use a card to slowly squeegee the rest of the water bubbles out. And once you get it on there, you can get it pretty straight if you spend enough time. Now I have a lot of OCD, so I spend quite a while trying to get this extremely straight and get everything perfectly on there. And it really did work out. If I can focus on this, you can see the edges really, really accurate the way it's laid on there. And once it's accurate, it doesn't even look like it's on there at all. I really prefer this to any other sort of case, and the installation process takes a little while, but I think it's totally worth it. It's not as easy as just snapping on a case, but then again, you get a much better payoff with having it like this. So I would suggest if you're going to do this, you get the BestSkinsEver, and then you also get some sort of carry case for your laptop, like a sleeve that's got some padding in it. You can just slide it in the sleeve, take it around with you, and once you take it out, you can put this on the table, you can rub your hands on it, and even if you get something dirty on there, this stuff wipes off really easily. So it's a very nice material for that sort of thing. The BestSkinsEver at this time, for the 11-inch full body, which includes the top, the bottom, and the trackpad and the wrist rest, as well as all the edge pieces, runs at just about, I think, $34 or so. So you can check that out at BestSkinsEver.com. You can get just specific pieces if you only want to get the bottom or you only want to get the top. You can do that as well. I would say just go ahead and get everything, because it really makes it look so nice when you've got that uniform look all along your trackpad. And I can't emphasize enough that it doesn't take anything away from the glass trackpads that make these Macs so awesome. It really feels just the same. If you're looking for some sort of protection for your MacBook Air, I would highly recommend the BestSkinsEver skin. I'm Casey from CaseyFriday.com. Thanks for watching.